They rode on the Osprey to get, and then they followed the little Marine dudes around. But
the little second Marine dudes, they're called Marines.
Gonky special. We have new friends of the channel. Newsweek has been doing this feature where they go out and do cool stuff. They went out with the Marines.
Yep.
Not specials kind of Marines, but the ones that are actually with rifles and hanging out in the woods. And then then they flew in the B-52 on a 6-hour mission. And then they flew a B-2, which we just covered recently, didn't we?
Yep.
You did that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
awesome.
So we covered that. And then as a reply, they actually sent us a video message. Believe it or not. Would you like to see it?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Hey, Gonky. Naveed here. I'm at our wonderful Newsweek headquarters in the 72nd floor of the World Trade Center. Wanted to thank both of you for reviewing both the B-2 and the B-52 video. And I wanted to put a question to you and perhaps your audience. Where should we go next? What do you think we should cover next? We're open to anything. We got a full year to fill. So wanted to pose that question. And again, thank you for taking the time to look at our video, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Wow, that's awesome. Happy New Year.
Where should they go, Gonky?
That's awesome.
You first.
I think they should come down to Louisiana and cover a fighter pilot going to NASCAR. Against them. No? Okay. I don't know, man. I mean, it'd be cool if they flew in a Viper and, the EX. I think the EX would be really cool to see, especially all the Hayaka stuff, so they go down to Eglin and do some test stuff with those guys.
I think he should do a run through the training command. Like, hey.
Like UPT?
They could do Air Force UPT, and then they could do Navy Marine Corps flight school just to kind of show the current processes and kind of what it's like, interview some guys and gals who are going through. I think that'd be really cool, get a flavor for the modern flight school.
There's always C-130s, Gonky.
Be good for recruiting. Yeah, or maybe the old Hurricane hunters.
The regular ones, the 815th. Let them go dogfight the C-130s.
Dogfight, Hurricanes. It's all good. It'd be all good.
Have you ever been to Circle with a Hurricane?
No.
Special?
So they're just doing military aviation or any unit?
Any unit, I think, but they specifically are doing more aviation. So the first one, they were within like a Marine unit, but they rode on the Osprey. So they rode on the Osprey to get, and then they followed the little Marine dudes around. But
the little second Marine dudes, they're called Marines. Gotta go.
I like the way you talk there, Air Force boy.
The people with the rifles and the crayons. All the very angry people with the rifles and the crayons. Yes.
So if they're doing the aviation, I really like what Gonky said, because there isn't a lot on the UPT stuff. I mean, there's Hurricane hunters, there's everything out there. There's so much of that. I think the UPT stuff is kind of underdone. But if they're doing something aviation related, other than the UPT, that may not be fighter or just pure aviation, I think they should go look at the Air Force PJs.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
So the others may live. That's a really cool mission. But they did that whole Nat Geo special on those guys, Pedro's, which was awesome. Oh yeah, that was like 10 years ago, but actually more than that, 12 years ago.
Time for a new one.
It was awesome.
I think I remember. Was that on the Discovery Channel?
Nat Geo, National Geographic.
You sure?
Well, they need to do it. They need to do
YouTube
it
now.
Yeah, Nat Geo was the coverage, but no, that was a good show. You're right, Special. That's a really good one. Or the controllers, like just JTACs in general. They go in bed with calling in airstrikes and stuff like that. I mean, any of that would be really cool. I mean, if you're talking aircraft, though, I just think it'd be cool to see like the EX, the MH-139, some of the newer stuff that they could go fly on and demonstrate the mission. But they've got a whole year. They just do the whole thing. Go do everything. So, but thank you for the video message. We appreciate you. Feels good to be recognized.
Yeah, somebody likes us.
Right until we get canceled. Stop recognizing us, please. Newsweek should cover the great E2. We don't have Wombat to
you're right.
stick up for the E2.
For sure, he would have said the Hawkeye, 100%. That's right, Jim.
Yeah. Aaron says Newsweek should compare the T-38 and T-7. That's not a bad idea. It's infinitely better. I can tell you already from the beginning, it's infinitely better.
Wait a minute. There's one area I think the T-38 still looks way
That's
better.
true. That's
100%.
true. Slimmer. She's a slimmer girl.
Yeah.
Upsizing of America. Because Wombat isn't here, I'll say it. E2.
Thanks, Aaron.
There you go. And then Garrett says, if they go Special Forces, they should do MARSOC, long history. I don't know if that's not what they did the first time. I don't remember what group I don't think it was MARSOC the first time. But I don't know.